I used to think that stewardship involved a lot of financial giving. And because I was a single parent for many years, I felt like I was kind of given the short end of the stick on that. But when I realized how I can work with children and appreciate all of the gifts that they have been endowed with and that they give back to me in return, I think that stewardship involves working with the children, bringing up children in the church, and hoping and praying that they will carry on the legacy. Hi, I'm Barbara Carson, and I moved into the parish in 1976. I was married. I had always wanted to live in Blessed Sacrament Parish because I had two dear high school friends who lived there. I had attended Magdalene in grade school, and then I went on to St. Thomas Aquinas, which was a brand new parish, and my parents were founding members of it. Then on to Mount Carmel Academy, where those BVM nuns tried to keep us in order. Wasn't always possible, just as it is today with our students. Wink. Then I went on to Wichita State University. I ended up in a situation where I was raising three rambunctious sons alone. And of course, that was just a time in my life that was full of chaos and caring. And I did my best. I had a lot of help from my family and my parish family. I was also teaching in the Wichita Public Schools, so you can imagine that life was rather chaotic and amazing in those days. And I found that our priests, our teachers, parishioners, there were some very loving people in the parish that really helped me out. And I used that time, I think, to grow closer to God, because you gotta pray when things are going crazy. More opportunities came along to grow in the faith. We had, my boys were serving Mass. They had a lot of sports activities, and I was able to participate in Altar Society, then Adoration Chapel, funeral dinners, all kinds of wonderful book studies, Bible studies, and so forth. And there was just so much to do in the parish, which is, I think, one of the hallmarks of Blessed Sacrament. My grandchildren came along who brought a lot of joy and love to my life. And I was able to see that there was a wonderful pattern emerging of God's love. I remarried, although my husband had some serious illnesses and later died. Our brother died, and that was a very sobering time for our family. Life goes on, and you just keep praying. As I look back on it, I really appreciate the time when I first retired from teaching and I started substituting at Cape and Mount Carmel. Those dear high school children really brightened my days, along with the administrators, the staff members, who became very supportive and dear friends. I look at the students at Blessed Sacrament, and I hope they appreciate the gifts they have been given. And I would love to say that with my prayers and thoughts for them, I can encourage them in the faith and hope that the legacy of Blessed Sacrament is carried on through the children. perhaps that is the basis of my best stewardship. I would like to quote Saint Mother Teresa. What I can do, you cannot. What you can do, I cannot. But together, we can do something beautiful for God. Thank you.